Okay, sorry about that. I can only do 5-minute recordings at a time, so I had hit 5 minutes. All right, so we're going to be writing our essay on a Google slide, and we're breaking it up step by step because I really want you to, I want you to see how the parts go. Okay. I'm moving this. I forgot to move this. Okay. So we're taking the argumentative essay, and first things first, you're going to put your name right here. It says your name here. Click on that and write your name. And then slide number 2 says choose one of the following prompts. Prompt 1, write an essay stating your position for the following question. Are video games good or bad for a growing mind? So if you pick that prompt, you're going to either tell me video games are good for a growing mind because reason 1 and reason 2, or you'll tell me video games are bad for a growing mind because reason 1, reason 2. And then there's a second prompt that you could choose. Remember, you're only picking one. Number 2 says, write an essay arguing which period, whether child, teenager, or adult, of life you think is best. So you would tell me being a child is the best period of life because reason 1, reason 2, or being a teenager is the best period of life, or being an adult is the best period of life. So you're just going to tell me which one you think is the best. Or you could choose number 3. It says, write an essay identifying a class that is not currently available that you would like your school to offer and provide strong reasons for including it in your school's curriculum. So like if you think that any kind of class, I think we all need an adulting class, like how to pay taxes and like go to the bank and vote and stuff. So like a class that you think that they should have at school and why you think they should have it. Okay, so you get to pick from one of those 3 prompts. And then you're going to go to slide 3 and it says copy and paste the prompt you chose here. So you'll just come up here and copy and paste. And remember, we use Control-C to copy and Control-V to paste. And you'll come and you'll just go back to the next slide, double click on there, and do Control-V, which I'm not going to leave mine there like that because it'll change yours. And then you're going to come down here and you're going to start brainstorming for whichever prompt you did. And just like we brainstorm on paper, we're going to pick 2 main reasons, okay? Then I've got slide 4. We're going to write a hook, which we did Google Forms on hook writing. You could use an unusual fact, a statistic, a strong statement, a quote, anything to get someone's attention. And then the most important part of your paper, your thesis. You're answering the question asked, whatever was the prompt you picked, answering the question asked, and listing reason 1 and reason 2. Now here comes the rest of the drafting part. You'll give me a sentence about your main idea, reason 1. If you want to select these words and type over them, that's fine. If you want to type next to them, that's fine. You're going to give me some supporting details, some evidence why your reason's right. And then you're going to come down and you're going to give me a counter argument, something that would disagree with what you're saying, and a rebuttal, why that's wrong. Remember on the counter argument and rebuttal form, I gave you some sentence stems on how to do that. Okay, so here's the sentence stems. When you're given after you tell the counter argument, whatever they disagree with, you can give a rebuttal like this. This is an understandable concern. However, and you tell them why they're wrong. That considered, the counter argument, it fails to explain ... While counter argument is important, it doesn't. So there's some sentence stems you can use for your rebuttal. You're going to do the same thing for main reason 2. That's on slide 7. And then the last thing is we just restate the thesis for your conclusion. That is how we're going to write our argumentative essay. I can't get tongue-tied over here. That's how we're going to write our argumentative essay for steps 1 and 2, which is to brainstorm and do all our pre-writing and then drafting.